Hey, come see me do live stand-up in Rutherford, New Jersey, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Ontario, California, Davenport, Iowa, and Las Vegas. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. When the Democrats convicted Donald Trump on a political prosecution over things that Bill and Hillary Clinton have done themselves famously, guess who won? Trump actually won. Even though he got convicted, he actually won. Because now there's people who are going to vote for him who normally wouldn't vote for him. And listen to what Trump War Room says. Today, the Trump campaign announced record-shattering small-dollar fundraising haul following the sham Biden trial verdict, totaling $34.8 million in one day. Nearly double the biggest day ever recorded for the Trump campaign on the Win Red platform.
That's not counting people who bought Trump shoes, those golden Trump shoes.
That's not counting those people.
Sales are through the roof, I bet.
And here's Trump. So here Trump released a commercial about this in response to this. And I think this is pretty good. Listen to this.
This is the final battle. With you at my side, we will demolish the deep state. We will expel the warmongers from our government. We will drive out the globalists. We will cast out the communists, Marxists, and fascists. We will throw off the sick political class that hates our country. We will rout the fake news media, and we will liberate America from these villains once and for all.
I thought that's good. That works. Put it that way. That works because everything he says there gets me excited. I don't think he's going to do any of it.
It's a good one. Yeah,
but if he was, that would be great.
Yeah.
And it's exciting the way they have the music underneath it. And anybody of conscience knows that this conviction of Donald Trump and all these prosecutions of him are political. And they're doing the exact thing they claimed that Donald Trump was going to do. He was going to weaponize the judicial system and go after his political enemy. It's exactly what they're doing. And everybody sees it, except for Robert De Niro, because he had a psychotic break. You want to hear that again? I do.
This is the final battle. With you at my side, we will demolish the deep state. We will expel the warmongers from our government. We will drive out the globalists. We will cast out the communists, Marxists, and fascists. We will throw off the sick political class that hates our country. We will rout the fake news media, and we will liberate America from these villains once and for all.
So that's Trump's response. First of all, he hauls in the biggest one-day haul-in small dollar donations ever, $34.8 million. You got, I would guess millions of people have decided to vote for Trump because of this. That's just my guess. So what's going to happen now is I would not be surprised if they completely rigged the election. I would not be surprised. In 2004, Keith Olbermann and the Democrats all thought that they rigged the vote counts. In 2016, Hillary Clinton and all the Democrats and all the media thought that Russia had rigged the election and that Donald Trump was an illegitimate president. So, and before 2020, they were all screaming about how the election machines are all too vulnerable to being hacked. Who? I mean, the Democrats. So, why do you think that all went away? You think that's not? You think they wouldn't do that? Russell Dobler makes a great point when he says if Donald Trump actually is allowed to win this election, he said, I have to rethink everything I think about the deep state, because they really don't want this guy to be president. And if they would invent Russiagate, which they did completely made up Russiagate, a complete dumb conspiracy theory invented by Hillary Clinton's campaign, the FBI and the CIA, completely, and then spread by the establishment media, not one critical voice on the establishment media about it. If they would do that, if they would impeach a guy twice, if they would now do transparent political prosecutions of him, you don't think they would try to rig the election? I mean, this is all part of rigging it, by the way. This is all part of rigging it. Russiagate was part of rigging it. These political prosecutions are part of rigging it. Suppressing the Hunter Biden laptop is part of rigging it.
The whole point of the Electoral College is to rig it if need be.
And then there's the Electoral College. That's what that's there for.
Right,
for
because
rigging.
the people that do that, they don't have to necessarily vote the way their state votes.
That's correct.
It's just a safety valve to avoid the tyranny of democracy.
That's right. That is exactly
because
right.
as you know, so everybody's got, this is why I notice everybody's little preaching back and forth. It always boils down to some of us are elites and some of us are cattle. Whatever their freaking argument, it's time for us and not the cattle. It's always a foregone conclusion. We're gonna have people that live on the floor. That's not going away.
So Trump, very strong response. That's again, everything. It's like James Carville when he said, "Everything we're doing ain't working. Nothing working. It ain't working. Not there. Got to get the gator. Got to go to gator. Got to get that shrimp head. Got the garlic. Got to get that garlic up in there. Get some pepper. And then now we're doing that working."
In Trump's more ahead than he's ever been. Fewer people think January 6th was any kind of what it was, as an assault on the temple of democracy, the Constitution. I don't know whatever the fuck you want to say. It's going the wrong way. It's not working.
Not working.
Everything that we're throwing is spaghetti at a wall.
And nothing's sticking.
And none of it is sticking, me included. And it's hard when you
go down, get yourselves a gator.
I'm molting my green strappy shirt.
You got to put some garlic. Aha. Remember what he said to the young people?
Are you kidding me? Is this the United States of America? Is this the nation that was founded on the principle that no person is above the law? And then you tell these young people,
no,
if you don't get involved right now in this election, they're going to be involved in your life for the rest of your freaking life.
Yeah.
And if Trump and Roberts and Alito and Gorsuch and Thomas and Leonard Leo and the Heritage Foundation, if they get a hold, there will be no government left.
No government.
There will be no rights left. You'll live under theocracy.
So that's what's happening right now. You don't get to vote for who you want to vote for. That's what the Democrats are trying to do. They're trying to rig this system and this election, take democracy away from you, so you don't have any government. What you have is a corporatocracy, and you don't get a say in government, because that's what we have right now. We live in an oligarchy. So all this stuff he's saying that they're going to take, if Trump wins, it's the exact opposite.
God, he looks creepy.
Exact opposite.
End up Christian nationalism. But that's all right, you little fucking 26-year-old. You don't feel like the election's important to me. They're not addressing the issues that I...
They're not addressing they're not, the government isn't responsive to me.
Is this really throwing spaghetti on the wall? Or?
That's like the exact definition of why you're supposed to vote. Like, he's like, so what? The government won't do what the fuck you want them to do. I'll shoot you in the ass with a pepper gun.
We got salt and pepper.
Get that salt.
Gator with salt and pepper.
Get that gator on there with that salt and pepper.
Our gator's a monster.
Give me some more of that garlic. Get some onion.
That old gator.
Get some
real gator fight.
You want some onion? Stick that onion in your eyeballs, a fucking 26-year-old. Who cares if the government doesn't do anything for you?
Gonna be Christian national.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
it's what he's saying. Who cares if the government isn't doing anything for you?
Well, okay, I would have settled for that too. By the way, I don't want them doing things to me. We're already at the point where they're doing things to us. I don't know if you remember the lockdowns and the
that's right,
safe, effective vaccine.
Hey, guess what? A small regret is slouching in a dentist chair thinking, I should have brushed and flossed better. A big health regret is listening to your doctor and thinking, I should have paid more attention to nutrition when I was younger. Better health today, and when it matters most, is why I take Field of Greens. Field of Greens is unlike any fruit and vegetable or green product. Field of Greens isn't watered down extracts. Field of Greens is an organic superfood. It's whole fruits and vegetables. Each fruit and vegetable is selected by doctors to support vital body functions like heart, liver, kidneys, metabolism, and immune system. And only Field of Greens is backed by a better health promise. At your next checkup, your doctor will notice your improved health or your money back. Get out. That's still hard to believe. Don't look back and say, hey, I should have paid attention to nutrition when I was younger. Field of Greens is a key to better health today and when it matters most. Let's get you started with a 15% off and free shipping. How do you get that? You go to fieldofgreens.com, use the promo code Jimmy. That's promo code Jimmy at fieldofgreens.com. You come see me on tour in Rutherford, New Jersey, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Ontario, California, Las Vegas, Davenport, Iowa, Chicago, Illinois. We're doing a live panel video show, special surprise guests on that show, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets, and make sure you go to Jimmy Dore because they don't want to buy it from a second reseller.